Hello and welcome to the Pizza Kitchen. I'm your host Brian Hernandez, and today I've been thinking about math. Now, most seasoned pizza makers know that there is one important equation in pizza dough, and that is time equals flavor. But they also say time equals money. So what if we adjusted our values to increase the flavor while decreasing the time? That should affect the money somehow, right? But in a good way, I think. Math isn't my strong suit, guys. I'm a wordsmith. With this equation in mind, let's talk about the solution. Lesaffre and their plethora of yeasts and dough improvers. From pizzerias to bakeries, the quality of your dough directly affects your food cost, labor cost, and overall bottom line. Why not take the smallest steps to help ensure that you get the highest quality, longest lasting, and best tasting dough that you can? Today, I want to showcase a few Lesaffre items best suited for any pizzeria to help decrease mixing time, add flavor, and most importantly, build strength. All of these solutions can easily be integrated into any existing dough formula in mere single-digit percentage points. But remember that every dough is different, so find the amounts that work best for you. It all starts with your basic building blocks of dough. Arriving in vacuum-packed bricks for consistent performance and minimal activity loss, Red Star Active Dry Yeast's granular form is cultivated from a top-line, pure strain of yeast and is easily rehydrated in warm water. Now that's some beautiful Saccharomyces cerevisiae, right? Am I right? Crust is key. Whether it's traditional, Neapolitan, or even Detroit, most say the airier the better. Saff Pro Volume 3.1 Improver is the pro's way to a more cavernous cornicione. Volume 3.1 builds strength in the skin of your dough, allowing for more CO2 retention and crumb structure development. This also allows for a longer proof time in the cooler. And what's another added side effect of the longer proof time? More flavor. Without flavor, what's the point? I mean, really, guys. If you currently have a pizzeria, I'm sure your dough has flavor, but wouldn't you like a little more? Of course you would. Lavendo Natural Rye Sourdough is an easy way to not only add the flavor that you may be missing, but also enrich the taste, texture, color, and overall sensory profile of your dough. Another beneficial side effect of Lavendo Natural Rye Sourdough is easier dough shaping. Simply incorporate it into your flour before mixing, and don't be afraid of the name. This isn't going to make your dough a rye bread. It's merely going to impart some of the notes and tones of a great rye loaf, with all the traditional flavor of a pizza crust. We've already mentioned how Lesaffre products can lengthen the time that you and your dough have together on this earth, but let's talk about some time reduction. Saff Pro Relax Plus YF can be added directly to your flour to decrease your mixing time by up to 15%, all while increasing the extendability and extensibility of your dough. Relax Plus YF is perfect for any same-day emergency dough, even imparting some mild yeast flavor without needing the long proof times. I mean, what did you guys think the YF stood for? Relax Plus YF also makes cold dough more manageable. Again, reducing the time needed to wait for your dough to reach room temperature. It's perfect for those Friday night rushes. And with more pizza operations stepping out at festivals, with food trucks, and even new concept pop-ups, strength will be important. Any pizza pro that has cooked outside can attest that these conditions for dough are just never good. They're just bad overall. With the heat and humidity that typically comes with a live event in the middle of summer, a tough skin doesn't only sound cool, guys, it's highly functional, allowing for your dough to avoid tears and last longer during its inevitable rise. The durability and strength achieved using Lesaffre products like Relax Plus YF or Volume 3.1 are a must for any pizzeria doing pop-ups or catering events on the side. Not only will you get that cavernous cornicione that no chain can achieve, but it will survive the trip from your fridge to the event without the stress sustained by a regular dough formula.
So glad it wasn't 100 degrees like the other day. So right now is just a shower and a bed, a couch.
But I know that most of you guys out there are seasoned pros, and I can hear you saying right now, Brian, I don't need you telling me what to do. You're not my manager. My dough already has enough flavor. Cue the Obleco. Now, true, I'm not your manager, and I believe you. But if you could save time and money while building strength and flavor, why wouldn't you? But if you truly think that your dough is perfect as is, but would still like to get a little more info, for a friend's dough, you can always reach out to Lesaffre and get some answers for your friend. They're always available to help you personally fine-tune your order for your changing dough needs, as well as to re-up anytime you need. They're not only a producer, they're also a supplier, so there's no need for third parties or middlemen. So tell your friends. Whether it's Red Star, Lavendo, Saffpro, or any of the other numerous Lesaffre baking products, your dough will be in the best condition, have the best volume, and most importantly, the best flavor it possibly can. Without a doubt, Lesaffre strives to be the solution to any dough problem that may arise. Well, that's all the time we have in the kitchen today, folks. I hope you all take this message to heart and really examine your dough process and needs. With the rising cost of, everything, we all need to find ways to elevate our dough game to make the most out of our dollars and grains. To find out more about these and the other innovative Lesaffre products, please visit www.lesaffrebaking.com. I'm your host, Brian Hernandez, and I'll see you next time. But until then, rise to the occasion. Here we go. This one's gonna be hard. I'm telling you right now, I cannot say this. Durability. It's like saying rear wheel drive. Dual rear wheel drive. Try and say that and not sound drunk. I'm not drunk, I swear.